Hi, and thanks for joining us. If you missed our last video, we crossed from Costa Rica to Nicaragua and made it all the way to El Salvador. Not before we got caught in a protest in Honduras and lost the drone, though. Nonetheless, that's 3 border crossings. In this video, we leave El Salvador and take you through 2 more border crossings, through La Hachadura Border to Guatemala and through La Mesilla Border into Mexico. Hi, this is Dory, and I'm Mena. We travel with our lovely dog Fiona to discover the most beautiful locations, and our goal is to share with you what it's like to live as a nomad. So thanks for following, and welcome to our channel.
Hey, good morning guys. Not sure if you guys remember the Rabadaki Lavi Hotel there. That first time we stayed over here to cross to the other side, it was $20 this time. Man is the negotiator in the family. We paid $15. $5 will get me a lot of pupusas in this country. Oh, today the goal is cross the border to Guatemala. Looks like she is doing a U-E. She is really good with the van. Yeah, you're good. Here we go again. You know, the truck situation. Just go through them because you have priority. When you get to the gate, you'll find a aduana officer. He will ask you for some aduana papers. Make sure to give him the original and a copy. They're gonna stamp and sign it and give you back the copy. First thing I did was a photocopy of the aduana for El Salvador. They kept the original, they stamped it, signed it. Once done, just up ahead, you'll see this blue building. In the building, you'll find immigration and SEPA. So immigration is where you see that little stand, those little windows there. So everything seems to be around this building, the quarantena, which is for Fiona, the aduana and the immigration, right? So immigration on the other side, aduana in the middle, quarantena on the opposite side. Fiona and us are done. The guy just stamped and signed, easy peasy, no fees. Now the only thing we're missing is the aduana. Looks like the entire process took us maybe 10-15 minutes. Now we're exiting and getting into Guatemala. The story just keeps repeating itself again. You go through the 18-wheelers, immigration, aduana, Fiona's papers. Here we are, another process. Let's get it done. Welcome to Guatemala. Yeah, an hour and a half total. I mean, from what I realize, the things that take the longest, honestly, it's the aduana, the tip. My best advice is when you're doing your aduana, make sure everything is good. So your name is spelled correctly, your VIN number is in there perfectly, double, triple check, so make sure it's good. Anyway, again, immigration, aduana, and pets, it's very repetitive. The other piece of advice that I could give you is make sure you're organized, you know, that you have your paperwork for each country and make a lot of copies. The only photocopies that are a little bit harder to get is your stamp in, stamp out, because you got to get the stamp and then go get your photocopy. But so far, if I remember correctly, every border has a photocopy machine around there. That was it. Guatemala, we're in. Things to remember. Avoid the trucks, avoid the lineups, don't be shy, go through it. Get photocopies of your passports or your license, your registrations, get many as you can. And
also your vaccinations, we needed photocopies of our vaccinations plus the originals.
So for Guatemala, before you needed an antigen test or PCR, but they accept the antigen, which is cheaper, but now you don't even need it, as long as you're vaccinated. Oh yeah, and 43 degrees, guys. It is hot.
Hot, hot, hot.
We're about 3 hours away from Antigua, but it's like 100 kilometers, 150 kilometers. It's just weird.
It's like I can't kill my thirst. I can't quench my thirst.
I know.
It's so hot.
I've been drinking beers like non-stop, but they still don't do the job. It's the weekend. Let's get to Mexico. We did enjoy San Cristobal de las Casas. Great food, great town, great temperatures. And it wasn't very expensive, so we're gonna try to anchor there for Semana Santa.
Well, there's Antigua, Guatemala down there, but it's a good thing we're not stopping because we wouldn't be able to enjoy it anyway with the rain. So we're just gonna keep driving and probably stay at a gas station tonight. Woo woo! There might be a good view though. We're almost at the Shell station and we had a transit stop. And he checked the passport, registration. He wanted to know why the plate, there was no license plate in front. That was it. He let us go. So back on the road till we get to Shell. Looking forward to our stop tonight so we can rest.
Thank you, Shell. It's cold over here, 10 degrees. Alright, on to Mexico. So we're about 20 minutes away from the border, La Mesilla's border on the Guatemala side, and then through Mexico. And let me tell you, driving through Guatemala, wow, not easy. Honestly, distance-wise, it wasn't so bad, but the traffic and the roads make a double, triple the time. I think we drove something like 150 kilometers and it took us a good 6 hours we've been on the road.
Yeah, and we were supposed to be only like 4.5 to the border.
And it's not that many kilometers, just the roads and the topes and yeah, they're really bad. Anyway, we're almost at the border and hopefully we get it done in less than 2 hours. Yeah, it's pretty busy, so it looks like he's okay. We're gonna have to park there. All right. So this is Aduana. It is done. They will take the sticker from your window, put it on the paper, and stamp it. This is the immigration, and SEPA is here. So yeah, it was pretty straightforward. For Fiona, we didn't need anything. We did Aduana first. They removed the sticker from the window, and then she stamped a piece of paper. That was it. Now Mexico. So we need pesos for fumigation. Not sure how much it is. We gotta get some change. They do have a cambio guy right across the street, so that's very convenient. And yeah, so this guy right here is getting fumigated. So men is there getting change because they don't accept American dollars. It's only pesos. And yeah, I guess the first step is fumigation. Fumigation, you pay over there, that little window. You see that dude? He's fumigating the car. The good news is now we're dealing with Fiona, so that's going to be easier. Then it's just immigration and aduana, the tip for the vehicle. So hopefully we're done before 2 o'clock. So you need to look for ORSA, which is Organismo Internacional Regional de Sanidad Agripecuaria. Anyway, so immigration for Mexico side. And keep in mind it's 4 kilometers away, but it's a straight line from where we just did the fumigation and Fiona's papers.
Okay, so.
Yeah, we're done. We're in Mexico. Honestly, leaving Guatemala was very straightforward. It was very easy.
Half an hour.
Half an hour, you know, it was really, really fast. Then Mexico. Fumigation was $5. That was fast. But then we mentioned that we had a dog.
What a mistake.
Out of a sudden, the guy was like, whoa, you have a dog? He looked through every single little paper from Costa Rica all the way down to Guatemala. And then he had to write one out. Like they had to type it out. A health certificate for Fiona. Or
an import certificate, which we've never seen before in all of the border crossings. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, so that took at least 35-40 minutes.
Yep.
So because of that, what happened was 2 tourist bus or 3 went ahead of us. So that was a time killer. So anyway, when we got that done, we got to the immigration. The 2 buses were there, the tourist bus, and they had one guy working.
Another 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours there, yeah. So immigration, you go through immigration, they don't stamp you. The first thing that they do is they give you a form for you to fill it up. We go back to the immigration. From there, we go to Bayercito and pay the visas that were $30 each, the visas. Then we go back to immigration, he looks at the receipts, then he stamps you. After you get the stamp, then you go to the aduana. Luckily for us, there was nobody on the aduana, so that was a little bit faster, but it still took about half an hour to get through aduana,
Easily.
And the tip was about $50.
And they took about $411 deposit.
That we're gonna get back.
US.
Yeah, we're gonna get back that at the end. So now we're back in Mexico. They gave us 30 days. I mean, we don't even need 30 days. We're heading towards San Cristobal de las Casas because it's going to be Semana Santa. We don't want to drive. We just want to stay put, relax, catch up on work. And after Semana Santa, I think we're going to head straight to the border. That's the plans for now. We'll see. But this entire video is going to be about borders crossing. The 2 last ones will Canada, US. I mean,
Canada, US are so easy.
Yeah.
We're so finished with Mexico, Central America after all these border crossings in the past week. We're just anxious to get home.
Yeah, so I hope these videos were informative. I hope, because it's very repetitive, right? So I hope it makes, it calms down your nervousness about crossing these borders. I remember the first time we crossed to Mexico, I was nervous. And now it's like, it's like a band-aid. Let's just get into the process so we get these steps done and we're out of there.
Just make sure you have
photocopies,
cash, and patience.
I hope they were informative. If they were, please give us a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.